Pius said, as Africans, we are a community and are always willing to help each other. America was built on immigrants, and just like Pius, there are millions of people who come to the United States every day without proper documentation in hopes of living the American dream. This is Pius from Cameroon, and he's going to tell his story as he came here to the United States on asylum.
My name is Pius Young. I was born young from Cameroon. I came here in March 29, 2003, coming from Cameroon to the That's came, I had a friend who I was able to be with a friend, you know what I mean? So we came here. I arrived at Washington Airport, and so my friend was living here. So we had somebody pick me up at the airport where I spent the night, and so he picked me up at the ground. You know, you just came from Africa. The things are completely different. You know, you got to be on the bus yourself. You know, you don't even know. For example, I'm taking an example. When I had to take the bus the first time, I didn't know what to do. Do I give him the money? Do I put it here? You see what I mean? I had to wait on the back to see how everybody else is doing to do. And even how do you pay it? I remember one time I was asking a guy, when did the 98 stop? He said, you can't see the stop sign there? You see what I mean? Because that was obvious for him, but it wasn't for me. So those are the little stuff that, you know what I mean? You have to go from doing something different to it's complete different. And you come from Africa, so you know that it's a two different worlds. To do, you know what I mean? With the weather, that's another big thing. A really big thing. You're coming from Africa, 90 degrees almost every time, and then here you hit the cold. You know what I mean? It's quite difficult for you. It's really difficult. So those are really the things that I really struggle with. I remember riding on a train, for example, to go to the immigration office in Philadelphia, and then seeing everybody else at ease, but you were there also quietly like, I'm not going to have the chance to be on this bus another day. You know what I mean? Because if those struggle mentally, it's quite difficult. You need some team around you to have. It's not really easy. It's not easy to be on your own. But you don't know how it works. So with a lawyer and everything, that was another big part of the thing. You know what I mean? Because not only did I have to spend money for my wife, and I had to pay a lawyer. You know what I mean? But the first time that I applied, I just the person helped me. You know what I mean? Put the stuff together, write it down, and then send it to the immigration. It was like a year after with you. Okay. A year. Okay. A year. Yeah, I did that a year after because you're supposed to do that within the year. But I did that a year after. Like I came in 2003, and I think it was almost April 2004 that I did my application. And so in May 2004, I was received by the officer, and that was not a big deal. You're missing your family, and you come to the town because of the time that it's taking. You know what I mean? You start asking yourself, is it going to work? Am I going to leave? Are they going to be? You see what I mean? Because when the answer was favorable, so of course you're looking at going to the judge and stuff like that. So we needed a lawyer. So in my church, that's how we started working. But the good thing is that she gave me the opportunity to pay
Little by little.
little by little. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was the good thing that I needed a certain amount for her to start the job with me.
Yeah.
So and we did that. I remember at September 29. Yes, September 29, I think 2005. Yeah, 2005.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we went in front of the judge, and the decision came like April 2nd, 2007.
Yeah.
So like 2 years later. You know, you call because when I was coming, I was thinking, okay, I can go back to school, I can do stuff like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I did from college back home and everything. But those are the stuff that you cannot do.
When you come back,
You don't have the papers, you don't have it, so there's no way you can do that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And even if you want to, you still have to pay the school.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's big book. And that one of the things that was good in America, you can find people who help you. They're ready to help. You know, yeah, they will really help. And that was a good thing. So it makes me confident because it was like another part of family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did help a lot. You know what I mean? But it wasn't that easy.
Yeah.
So for 2 years, I joined like a prayer group. Yeah, I think, one of the things that I had to go through was first humility.
Yeah.
You know, because you can come up with your pride coming, I'm a man, I'm supposed to do this, I'm not speaking, So, and then you find yourself in a situation where you rely on everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so you have to become humble.
Exactly.
And so you have to take that what comes your way.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So I put the objective there. Yeah, I was going to go to school, and then because people encourage you to do that, they want to see you. And also, there's a little bit of ego. You know what I mean? You feel better when you're in the office. You want to than working in the restaurant and cleaning. You see what I mean? And so that was the goal. But one thing that hit me when I came in America, I remember. That's important. When my friend came and got me from Greyhound, I was coming from Washington, so he got me there, and we came through all these cars dealerships. The first thing that I put in my mind, it was that you cannot impress nobody else in America. That was really important for me because in Africa, you impress people if you have a house. You impress people you have a car because you save and you bought that car. You see what I mean? When I saw all these cars, I saw all these, and I was like, I will not impress anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have a better job, you see what I mean? And then together, you see, they say that one struggle, two can make it. So today, I think that's what we have been, and I have a chance to have a wife that is looking at things the same way as me. Time, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of the problem of the immigration problem, it took time to get where I wanted to be. You know what I mean? Because when you're still without paper, you even walking, it's always good in America. No police will stop you for anything like that. You know what I mean? Because you're afraid at any time. You're not secure. There's that lack of security because you don't have the papers. You can't do anything. I remember going to try to make because when you apply for asylum, they give you a working permit for 1 year.
Okay.
And so usually they don't renew it. So I applied in 2004, so I had a working permit that was going to last until 2005. So, and then see what I mean? So, and I was lucky, exactly, it's when I got the green card that this job asked for my paper.
Oh, wow.
So I was really lucky. You see what I mean? Because I got the job with the working permit, but now when they start making an audit and they were looking for paper, I had a green card at that time because I had my green card in 2007. You can imagine how difficult it was. My wife came here 5 years and 8 months after.
Oh, wow.
So I saw my son the first time, it was already 5 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because my son was born in 2003. She was pregnant when I came.
Oh, wow.
So they came here November 29, 2008.
Yeah.
That's when they came here. So 5 years and 8 months left. Yeah, that's the, oh, that like you putting it exactly like I won't have to deal with this anymore. You see what I mean? How did it happen here? Because after with the asylum, you got to wait 5 years, and when you be citizen. When you have this green card for 5 years, then you can become a citizen. So so I think I called my lawyer and I let her know that it was time for me to do that. So we did apply and everything. She applied for me and then they called me for the interview. So yeah, because it was a little bit challenging because I didn't know. I wasn't sure. You know, it's not a given. You know what I mean? You still have to go there and then everything. But everything else was good. So I think it was a time. I think I did the interview when it comes to citizen on the 18th of June this year. Yeah, so it was really, how am I going to say, because I went with the whole family, and I remember calling my wife that everything is done, and she was just screaming on the phone. The children were happy. So you can imagine, I had to cool down because why? Because of all I went through. I was finally there, you know. I never thought I was going to be there, you know what I mean? So it was a relief, a great relief, and a lot of joy.